Folks, back again, a bit later on the 29th of June. Last time I was talking to you, price was around here, and we were looking for potential drop down into this area to get long. It didn't give it to us, it's just run straight away. No reaction, well, there was a reaction off this 15-minute water block here. It hit it and it's pressed into it and bounced down back into this area. Pressing higher, so at the moment, 15-minute wise, still respecting, hitting this level here now, still respecting bullish order blocks. You can see it's even now, it's still respecting it. We're currently 4:40 local time, 7:40 London time, 2:40 New York. So 20 minutes out from London Open. Probably looking for some sort of rally up into this area, maybe a big wick candle and then a breakdown, possibly back into this water block, may form a bearish breaker. So it's interesting that this is a old daily low that we've just hit here. Guess it's the old daily low, H4 low here. Also lines up with an hourly order block right here. So it's quite a strong reaction we're getting off that at the moment. It's exactly sort of what we want to see on a 15-minute level. We want to see a strong reaction and then get in line with that to the downside. I still think the overall projection for the day is going to be downwards, so that's what I'm looking for there. This liquidity void, hourly liquidity void, has been filled in, so we can remove that. And really we're just watching this breaker. I'd prefer not to just have a break down here and then get in. I don't like how strong this candle closed right into it. I prefer to see another rally up and a bit of an exhaustion candle into the order block rather than just tapping it and dropping. It tends to suggest, yeah, it's not as convincing. In my opinion, Euro, we're hitting this is a daily order block level. So we're ploughing into that quite strongly on all levels at the moment. Again, we have a bullish order block right below or right at that level, so that can easily become a breaker. And the trade opportunity from here would have been perfect, but it hit it on the and we never got a retest entry. I thought from here, I thought we might get a retest of this order block where I would have looked for long. But never mind, that's the way it goes. It's just ground its way up there through Asia. We've now hit this level. And other potential areas in there. Is it order block level there, which on the 4 hourly lines up with this is an hourly breaker. This was the order block that led to on the hourly that led to the last rally. It was broken. So in that wick area, could look for a rejection here if it gets that high. Personally, I'd prefer to get something here and then get a short sign. So at the moment, I'm a big fan of going long here. We're in whole heap of areas where I'm expecting a down, a reversal from the high time frame. So leave it there and we'll see what we get leading up. Interestingly, on the US index, it hasn't dropped as far as I thought it would in that drive. So I still think there is a bit of room for the US index to drop down. However, we are potentially hitting the top of this order block level comes in here. So from the week, that whole area is likely to be responsive. So this sweep down, if this 4-hourly candle reverses, it may drop down a little more and then probably reverse. That would be enough for me. Doesn't have to come right down into this open of this candle. So I'll just wait and see what we get there. Okay, so looking at cable here on a 5-minute chart. Looking for a spark back up, and then we'll look to get short. Some sort of rally back up into this range if we can get it. Preferably this is a 15-minute order block light level that's just been formed. So you've got 15 minutes, the last up candle. Right, it's punched down, so it's the 15-minute level. So lines up with the last down candle, major down candle prior to the high being run and rejected on the 5-minute candle level. So I'd like to see that revisited. I'd like to try and look to get shorts on up there if I can. We'll just wait and see what we get. The euro is also looking short. Nice rejection off these levels. I'll wait for this 15-minute candle to close. If it can close below this area, I'll look for a retest and get short on that as well. US index on the 4-hourly is bouncing, obviously. It's press up again now. A huge one. So spiking back up slightly. 20 pips away at the moment. Get that closer to go. I'm actually happy to take that. There's my price. Just target right down there. And 22 pips. Target these lows. So I'll just play inside the range, I think, for today. There is a speech coming out at 6:30 local time, which is 9:30 London time. No, sorry, that's the money supply. So the speech is 7:30 local time, which is 10:30 London time. And we may get some volatility out of that. Price often can wick up and down and go a bit crazy during those speeches. So I'll hopefully try and get out of this trade. It may also just drive price lower on a long-term basis. But I'll keep an eye on this and update as we go along. Roughly an hour after we put the trade on, and just hoping to catch this. Take us out of this British Pound USD trade. There we go, hit to take profit. This could well drop a lot lower yet. I'm actually expecting it to come down and run the lows today and continue moving lower. I think from a higher time frame perspective, this has got the potential to continue the downtrend. and continue moving a lot lower. But in terms of intraday trading, I was looking for a reaction off the hourly order block in line with that daily trend. And I identified that, perfect tutorial really on how to trade an ICT breaker block, which was this broken order block. I sort of explained it as we rallied up here that this would turn into a breaker. I marked it out, showed you dropping down into the 5 minute how it looked, got the entry, came back and retested the entry, and then shows you the drive away. So that's my that'll be my trade for today. That's all I need. Jumped in there, grab a trade, and one trade a day is enough to keep you disciplined. And if you try and get more than that, often you can overtrade. So that's about roughly sort of 30 minutes of chart time. To get the trade, about 20 minutes in front of 30 minutes in front of the charts. I sat down about 20 to 5 before, 20 to before London Open. Got that trade on. I went away and did some dishes and a few other mundane things. Come back, and I really only came back just because I wanted to try and catch the trade closing out on the recording. Euro has also dropped. I was considering getting an entry in on as this rally back up here. I still think Euro's got a chance to move a lot lower as well. But that's my one trade done for the day. So I hope that is insightful. Can show you how you can use maybe some of the ICT tools to in your trading. That's how I use them. You put your levels on and you're waiting for a reaction, and all you need is that sort of reaction for that to be profitable. And plots the breaker out as we traded it. We were following the market as it moved higher, marking out the order blocks. One gets broken, you get it in on a retest and go back down to the next logical 15-minute level of resistance was this order block here. Also lines up potentially with these highs, so that's another level where we did actually see quite a bounce here, and if we look at the 5 minute, that lines up with this bounce here. And just retested this low, and then we've dropped through, potentially gathering up some orders. So we could reverse from this point. We've got a lot of lines on this chart now, but we could reverse potentially from here, depending on what comes out in the speech at 6:30. Cable could get some strength. It could just get really wicky. It may just fuel it to drive down and continue this 4-hourly downtrend, and that's what I feel. But anyway, that's only 20 minutes. That's plenty enough for me to get running on. That's my trade for the day.